Did you guys see that for the first time in quite a while, a bunch of people were attacked by piranhas?
Tell me
No,
more.
but I love it.
Tell me more
Yeah, so
instantly.
in Manaus, which is a big city in Brazil, a school of piranha attacked and injured at least 8 people at a beach resort right
Wow.
outside the city. So it was a bunch of tourists playing in a stream, which is very commonplace there. You know, it's a
Sure.
hot place, and you want to go in the creek. And sure enough, there 8 people got chowed up by piranhas.
What I Dude, I thought that we talked about this and it was kind of like a myth that they actually attack people like that.
Well, yes and no. If you remember when we talked about it, I was explaining it's circumstantial. Like there are certain situations where if the piranha haven't eaten and they're in a school and they're in that pack mentality and there's no other food available, like those old cartoons where the like cow walks into the puddle and then
Y
walks out and it's all bones from the neck down, like
Yeah.
that really does happen. So what happens is in Manaus and
Wow.
the rest of the Amazon, the wet season floods and then all of these fish disperse all over the jungle, and then the dry season comes and the water recedes and fish get stuck in pools, and piranhas, being piranhas, eat everything in that pool. And then when there's
Mhm.
nothing left and they're literally starving, that's when they'll I mean, if you Kyle, if you can pull up the link, there's actually a video at the very
Oh.
bottom that shows what like foaming piranhas, like feeding piranhas will do. Like watch this. So you'll see what happens if you throw meat in.
Oh
That's
my
all
god.
piranhas, just that's like your cartoon right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's terrifying.
it is, and so in
Oof.
Manaus, what happened was someone went swimming and likely had a skin injury or a cut or nicked themselves on a rock, and the school of piranha, being piranha, acted exactly like they're doing in that video, and they just went for these people's legs and things and sort of went into a frenzy.
Dude,
I
it's the most terrifying thing I've ever like, I'm afraid of a largemouth bass touching my toe in the water.
did we cover I think we talked about the story. Remember last year in Paraguay, they found 4 swimmers' bodies that had been mutilated by piranhas?
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Wow,
I
dude.
wanted to make sure I wasn't misremembering, but yeah, in Paraguay, they found 4 swimmers who had all been just mutilated by piranhas.
It happens. I mean,
Oy.
they get into this frenzied state, but at the same time, like I've been in the Amazon. We literally did like a 5-hour float down a river where we didn't even have rafts. We just got dropped off and we just waded and floated through the water looking for caiman and turtles and stuff. And there's all we ate was piranha while we were there. And it's like it's not even a factor. So
Uh,
it has to be a bad situation. Um
Is it a good
well
eating
we're
fish?
Oh, it's a really nice eating fish. It's just
Okay.
white,
that's interesting.
flaky. They get pretty big. I have look at these. Hold on one second.
He's got, like, a plate ready for dinner of piranha.
For yeah,
Imagine these going for
right.
your leg. So that's a
No,
set of piranha
thanks.
jaws from one that I caught when we were in Colombia and
Wow.
ate it. And it was one of the bigger ones, so I kept the jaws. But look at those things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is scary looking,
With
man.
with a bite force of only 72 PSI, but they
I
can still
dude, it
take off
doesn't
a
matter.
toe.
If you
Yeah.
touch that, it's so sharp. And just,
Oof.
that's behind like a 4 or 5 pound fish and then a school of them coming at you. So
Dude, right
No.
at your
pretty amazing set of
genitalia.
jaws.